Imagine a world where breaking the law could cost you more than your life, where punishments were designed not just to kill, but to send a message carved deep into your soul. Ancient Rome was not just an empire of power and glory. It was also a land where justice came dripping in blood and screams. Today we are stepping into the shadows to uncover the most brutal punishments from ancient Rome that will leave you questioning humanity itself. Stay till the end, because the last punishment is so terrifying that it was banned even by Roman emperors themselves. 2,000 years ago, Rome stood as the heart of the most powerful empire in history. Its roads stretched across continents, its armies crushed nations, and its laws were feared by all. But behind the grand temples and mighty colosseums, there was a darker side. Rome demanded order above everything else. And for those who defied it, Rome had ways to break not just your body, but your very spirit. In Rome, punishment was not just about justice. It was about spectacle. Every sentence was designed to make an example. If you stole food, if you deserted the army, if you betrayed the empire, your punishment would be crafted so carefully that no one dared follow in your footsteps. The Romans believed that fear was the strongest law. And to enforce it, they invented punishments that pushed human cruelty to its limits. Imagine standing in the center of a roaring colosseum. Thousands of people watching, chains tightening around your wrists. You know death is coming, but you have no idea how. Because in Rome, death was rarely simple. Sometimes it came with fire, sometimes with beasts, and sometimes in ways so horrifying that the crowd itself turned pale. We will get to the most shocking one later. But first, let us step inside the nightmare. One of Rome's most feared punishments was called Damnatio ad Bestias. It means condemnation to the beasts. Criminal slaves and even early Christians were thrown into the arena naked and unarmed. Lions and tigers, starved for days, were released. The crowd roared as the beasts tore flesh from bone. It was not just execution. It was entertainment. But this was only the beginning. For those accused of high treason, Rome reserved a punishment so sinister that even mentioning its name would silence a room. It was called the Poena Cullei, the punishment for parricide, the killing of your own father or mother. The condemned was sewn alive inside a leather sack. And inside the sack were 4 living creatures: a dog, a snake, a monkey, and a rooster. The sack was then thrown into a river. You drowned fighting not just the water, but the animals trapped inside with you. Some historians believe this punishment was created to symbolize chaos within the family, but others believe it was meant to erase your existence completely. No grave, no memory, only horror. Historians still debate why Rome went to such extremes. Some argue these punishments were meant to maintain absolute control in a vast empire. Others believe they were ritualistic echoes of Rome's pagan past. There are even whispers in ancient texts suggesting that some punishments were designed not by law, but by the people themselves. A furious mob demanding blood, and Rome listening. One thing is certain: these methods worked. For centuries, Roman order remained unchallenged. But at what cost to the human soul? Imagine being a young soldier accused of cowardice. You are dragged before your legion, your friends, your brothers in arms, standing in silence. You beg for mercy, but mercy does not exist here. Your punishment is decimation. Every 10th man chosen at random, beaten to death by the other 9. Sometimes it was you. Sometimes it was your best friend. The screams haunted those who survived for life. Justice in Rome was never blind. It was cruel, deliberate, and cold. And now we come to the darkest punishment of all, a method so horrifying that even the Romans began to fear it. Crucifixion, reserved for the lowest of the low, rebels, slaves, and enemies of the state. The condemned was nailed alive to a wooden cross, left hanging under the blazing sun for days. Your body burned, your lips cracked, and every breath felt like knives in your chest. Death was slow and inevitable. But the real message was not for you. It was for everyone who walked past. This is what happens to those who defy Rome. Even today, the image of crucifixion remains one of the most haunting symbols of human cruelty. The Roman Empire gave the world roads, aqueducts, art, and laws. But hidden beneath its marble streets lies a truth few dare to speak. Power came with a price, and that price was paid in blood. When we look back at these punishments, we are forced to confront a disturbing question. Has humanity really changed? Or have we just hidden our cruelty behind new walls? If this journey into Rome's darkest secrets sent chills down your spine, then hit the like button to let us know you want more. Share this video with your friends who love hidden history, and tell us in the comments, which of these punishments shocked you the most? Your support keeps Black Scroll uncovering the secrets they try to hide.